recognize Mrs. Collison because she has been one of her biggest supporters. Mrs. Collison has taught a new life skill and she continues to encourage her neighbors. Mrs. Collison always recognized the people humble. Every day, Mrs. Collison with anything and everything, including her complaints, concerns, accomplishments, and words. She knows everyone has a Mrs. Collison in their lives. Once again, senior name is Avery Blankenship. Our next senior name is Sophie Clifton. Sophie is the daughter of Jeff and Missy Clifton. Sophie is a part of Bentonville, BHS, Tennis Club, and the Young Republican Club. Our favorite class at Bentonville High School is 18 U.S. Government Politics with Mr. McElroy because he engages in the class and makes it visually entertaining. She thinks the material is interesting and enjoys learning about our government. Outside of school, Sophie participates in City Girl, Studies of Chelsea, interns at CBO and enjoys hanging out with their friends. After high school, Sophie studied planning and interior architecture at Auburn University and hopes to decide on a career in that. Sophie would like to recognize this student for helping her enjoy math and encouraging her to the subject. With students made her feel more confident all 4 years of high school, and she's extremely grateful for her. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please say that Sophie Clifton. Our next senior name is Kendra Collins. Kendra is the daughter of Kit Collins and Nicole. Kendra is a member of Icon Fly, National Honor Society, Golden Girls, and Ignite Digital Media. Kendra takes class at Central High School Choir because of her favorite thing to do both in and outside school, which is sing as much as you can, as well as listen to a wide variety of music and songs. Outside school, she has this contest in the Jackson House. She also babysits and volunteers for the BHS. After high school, Kendra went to the University of Arkansas to major in advertising and digital marketing. Kendra would like to recognize Mrs. Clifton as making a big impact on the life of the BHS. And both biology and algebra class should have been an easy to follow anyway. Mrs. Clifton is super sweet, supportive, understanding, and always makes a laugh. Shout out to Miss Rick. Once again, senior name is Kendra Collins. Our next senior name is Chloe Giles. Chloe is the daughter of Billy Giles. Chloe serves as the all-female president of City Council, who is a member of the Local Business Design Program, BHS, Golden Girls, Outreach for Life, Secretary, DECA, United City Media, BHS School City Board, BHS Culture Bank, Tennis Club, and Tennis Club. Chloe first class at Central High School with 18 U.S. Government Politics because this matter used to class is basic and really great to have this class, both as students and teachers. Outside school, Chloe has a large internship at First Western Bank and volunteers for the state secretaries at church. She is only 11 feet tall when she is super fascinated with Saturday night. After high school, Chloe wanted to pursue food. Our next name is Lucy Ogden. Lucy is the daughter of Blake and David Ogden. Lucy is part of the BHS Tiger App, BHS, Tennis Club, Bentonville Tiger, and Golden Girls. Lucy graduated class at Bentonville High School with 73 in business and marketing because she always thought going home on classes. Mrs. Designer created such a welcoming and supportive environment and has been so supportive of both her in and out of the classroom. Outside school, she worked as a nanny and babysitter. She
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Lucy Ogden announces the 2025 Bentonville Homecoming Queen. Getting her flowers, going to get crowned by the 2016 Homecoming Queen. There's our 2025 Bentonville Homecoming Court Homecoming Queen, Lucy Ogden. And Mr. McElroy will interview Lucy at halftime up here in the press box during the halftime show tonight. So if you want to hear from the 2025 homecoming queen, Lucy Ogden, make sure you tune in at halftime. Mr. John McElroy will be interviewing her. And that was the 2025 homecoming court. We are going to run some commercials, but when we get back, we will talk about tonight's game against Heritage. You're watching Bentonville Tigers on GoBentonvilleTiger.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with a hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
beast.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
All right, we welcome you to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School. It is Friday night. We have just crowned a new homecoming queen, the 2025 Bentonville High School homecoming queen, Lucy Ogden, in a ceremony just a few minutes ago. But as we can see now, the junior ROTC for Bentonville High School, they're getting ready to present the colors at midfield. And as soon as they get out there and get set, we're going to let you listen in as we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance, followed shortly thereafter by the national anthem played by the Bentonville Pride marching band. So let's go ahead and go down to the field. We'll turn our mics down, turn the field mic up, and listen in on the pledge and the national anthem.
Thank you. And I want all of our friends to join in pledge to our country and those who have left our kingdom, our country states, as a list by our hearts band playing our national anthem.
All right, there you have it, the national anthem by the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. Well, folks, big night out here at Tiger Stadium tonight. Just a little while ago, about an hour ago, over in the high school commons area, we had the Bentonville Athletic Hall of Honor ceremony where 6 new members, the class of 2025, was inducted to the Bentonville Athletic Hall of Honor. Donnie, we had quite the ceremony across the street, and first of all, let me say thanks to you. You were over here getting the show started here, and I appreciate that. But across the street, 6 new inductees. A name you might remember, Duke Rivard, was inducted. He played back in kind of the late 90s, around when I first started teaching here at Bentonville, and that was really great. John Wells, he's passed away just recently, but you might remember Catfish Johns. John Wells was a Bentonville standout in his time, and that was pretty exciting. It looks like we are getting ready.
We just had a flyover.
Okay. I wish we'd have caught that on camera. We have just had a flyover here at Bentonville Tiger Stadium.
It was the
I know that there are some motorcycles. Maybe we can get our cameras to pan over there to the motorcycles in the north end zone. I thought it was the motorcycles revving things up, but we actually just had a flyover that was pretty impressive here in the stadium. But no, going back to this Hall of Honor, Donnie, John Wells, Mr. Eddie Black was inducted, Duke Rivard, Peyton Taylor, former Tiger basketball standout, Maddie Pro. You and I remember Maddie Pro watching her pitch softball, just unbelievable. But, it was real special over there tonight. Jack Lloyd, former Bentonville High School principal, he was also inducted with this year's class in the Bentonville High School Athletic Hall of Honor. So great ceremony. They're going to be honored out here at halftime, and so it'd be good to see them.
We got the alma mater going out here, and we are going to be going down and getting ready for the Heritage football game. We've got Bentonville versus Heritage tonight. Heritage not off to a good start this year, John. Coming into tonight 0-4. They give up 46 points a game. They are only scoring 12 points a game.
Yeah, I tell you, another team that's really struggling, no wins on the season. And, hey, let's see if we can check in. I know it's a great atmosphere down there. Let's see if we got Camden. Camden, are you down there with us?
Sir, I'm down here.
All right, so big night tonight here in Bentonville. Homecoming, you were down there on the field as the homecoming court and the queen was named. What's it like down there on the field?
Yeah, it's a good atmosphere. We just sat through the homecoming ceremony, and we're ready for this game. I think we should win big today.
Camden, what's that student section look like tonight?
It's packed. There's a ton of people here tonight.
All right. Now, Donnie and I are up here talking about this is another game where we've got an 0-5 team coming in that's really struggled. I have my thoughts on what we need to do, but I'd like to hear from you. What are your thoughts tonight?
Yeah, Heritage, they've really struggled all year on offense. They're only scoring 8 points per game, and this defense has been flying through the first 5 games. Like Coach Grant said at halftime last game, they're just flying around, all 11 guys, playing great defense, and if we can just hold them, our offense can do enough, I think we'll be able to win.
All right. Well, Camden, really appreciate your work down there, and we'll try to come back to you here in just a little while. There you have him, folks. Camden Randall, student sideline reporter, and we'll try to get some updates from the sideline. Okay.
Now I hear the
motorcycles revving up, and it looks like the captains for the Bentonville Tigers are making their way to the field.
Yeah, John, the plane that flew over was a P-51 Mustang. We have some people that have some P-51 Mustangs. Of course, the famous World War II fighter airplane. They are hangared over here at Thaden Field, and the same one, the P-51, did a flyover at graduation last year. So we want to thank the people that provided the flyover tonight. Vintage World War II aircraft.
Okay, and you can see our captains for the Bentonville Tigers. That's number 95, Landon Stewart. Number 36, that is Jaden Heberlein. Number 10, that's Ben Thompson. And number 50, that's Kylie Sally. And our Heritage captains, looks like number 20, Evan Gordon. Number 74, that is Keola Arizmendi, number 0, Connor Otrin, and number 18, Jake Stout. Let's see if we can listen in on the coin toss.
And we'll all have a really good time out here, okay? Keep us out of the game. That's how we like to be, okay? All right? You guys are the visitors. I'm going to let you call the toss. This is the tails. That's the heads. What is your call? Tails. Tails. If I drop it, I'll do it again. It's tails. You won the toss. What do you want?
Receive the ball.
You want the ball. Okay, which goal would you like to defend? Okay, you guys put your back to the clock over here. You guys put your back over here. There you go.
So Heritage won the toss, John, and they are electing to take the ball. We were talking to co-defensive coordinator Jared Cecil at the homecoming assembly today, and he said expect Heritage to run the play clock all the way down to 1 or 2 seconds every play before they snap it, and just look for some old school 1950s style football is what Coach Calvert told me. They're going to just student body left, student body right, wedge plays up the middle. Coach Calvert did say that they will throw the ball 2 times a game whether they need to or not.
Yeah. Well, it is, you know, if you're Heritage, you're going to try to come in here tonight, keep the ball, just play keep away, shorten the game, limit the possessions of the Bentonville offense. But, Donnie, you know, we talked about it last week. Bentonville's offense, there's no question, they struggled a little bit last week. I expect Bentonville's offense to come out this week and light it up quickly.
That's right, John. They came out flat last week, and you heard Coach Grant mention it at halftime. Bentonville scored 34 last weekend. Only 13 were scored by the offense. Kickoff return, fumble recovery return, interception return. The offense scored 2 touchdowns. One in the first half. They came out in the first drive of the second half, put together a good drive and scored. The offense did not have a real good week. I look for that, like you said, to change this week. But Heritage winning the toss, John, they're going to put their offense out on the field. Bentonville's going to have to get a stop, or they may not get the ball in the first quarter the way this Heritage offense wants to operate.
Well, there we have it, the new motorcycle brigade right there. And Donnie, take a look at that chopper right there. Wow, that is, I want to say that's Mike McCage on a customized chopper right there. That is pretty impressive. As are the Bentonville Tigers as they're coming into your living room right there. And you can hear the motorcycles firing, and man, what an exciting night here. Homecoming, Hall of Honor, a new class inducted. The baby powder's in the air, as you can see it floating there in your screen. And we are just about set for football here in Bentonville. Well, I'd like to take once again this opportunity to thank our presenting sponsors for this year of Bentonville Tiger football. And I'll get them up here real quick. Yeah, there they are. Foster Roofing, McClarty Daniel, and Mercy Health Systems. These are the businesses that are committed to our kids and community. Give them a chance to earn your business. Foster Roofing, McClarty Daniel, and Mercy Health Systems. And as you heard, Heritage won the toss. They decided to take the ball. And so the Bentonville Tigers, they will put their kick coverage team out. Bentonville will be kicking toward the north end zone here at Tiger Stadium. Beautiful night, Donnie. Pretty sunny, about 80 degrees for a high today. Got a little warm, but then the clouds moved in, kind of cooled things off. It is a perfect night for football. Little bit of breeze coming out of the south. Shouldn't affect anything in the ball game. Gio Puga now has got it teed up, and we are underway here in Bentonville. And Puga,
Bentonville offsides, John. That's going to back him up 5 and not to kick it again.
Okay, well, Puga got that in the end zone pretty well, so let's see what he can do as he has to now kick it off from the 35.
Yeah, so one of the cover men passed the 40-yard line before Gio kicked it.
"12 minutes on the clock. We'll try it again.
And that was a good kick, John. He got that one into the end zone. So we'll see what he can do 5 yards further back.
Okay. Second attempt. This one's going to be a low line drive that'll be taken at about the 10-yard line. Return man, he's up to the 20, and a great tackle being made by number 40 for Bentonville. That's Ben Ernst. So Ben Ernst right there with a great special teams play, and Heritage will start at their own 20-yard line. Now, Donnie, you know, that's right there, that tackle by Ernst, that's as good as a touchback.
Right. Got him at the 20. It's a good job by Ben Ernst there.
Okay, so the Heritage offense will come onto the field.
There they are. They're just packed everything in, John. They're just going to run old school football.
And a great tackle made. That was Tristan Brown, I believe, number 4. Oh, I'm sorry, Eli Pearson, number 23, first to get there.
Yeah, that time, John, little quick pitch out of that double wing formation, and Eli was able to get around the blockers and make the tackle for a loss.
Jaden Cordez on the carry, loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. See Kellen Rona in there. It's good to see him back there on the defensive line, along with Julian Grundy, number 9 there. And let's see, quarterback for Heritage. Donnie, have you got a number there?
Number 10. No, number 13.
Number 13. He's just quarterback keeper over the right side. And Julian Grundy is going to come in there, number 9, make the play from his defensive end position. That is Braden Carroll, your Heritage quarterback. And no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the Heritage 19. Just underway here from Bentonville on homecoming night. Donnie, what are you calling that formation? Wing
That's a wing. That's a double wing.
Double wing formation. Man comes in motion. Now Carroll's going to roll to his right. He's going to pass incomplete. Pass was intended for number 48.
You don't have a 48.
Well, yeah, we're looking at the roster right now, and it goes from 43 to 50. Unfortunately, that young man, it's going to be hard to credit him if he catches the ball tonight, but it's a 4th down, 4th and 11, and the punting unit now comes on for the Heritage War Eagles.
No one's covering the far receiver. Yep.
Conrad Schmidt back to receive the kick. It's going to hit at the 50, and Conrad's going to back off. Takes kind of a sideways roll, and it'll be down just shy of the 41-yard line of Bentonville.
John, the coaching staff saw what I saw. Heritage had an uncovered guy wide. If the punter would have seen it, he could have very easily have just caught it and made a little throw over there, and I think Heritage would have picked up the 1st down. So see if they come back to that and make sure Bentonville goes and covers that split out.
All right, 1st and 10 Tigers. Cole Schlepecki, he'll bring the offense on the field. Chris Ficklin will be your running back. The Tigers will start with trips receivers to the left side. Schlepecki going to toss pitch to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to find the edge. He's going to be cross midfield. Chris Ficklin still on his feet, and he'll be driven out of bounds at the Heritage 40. So close to a 20-yard pickup on the first play from scrimmage for Chris Ficklin.
Bentonville not huddling, getting the play called in.
It'll be trip receivers into the boundary. Grundy lined up at the tight end. Blairman III comes in motion to the right side. Schlepecki drops back, throws back to his left. That is complete.
It's Conrad.
Conrad Schmidt at the 20. Conrad Schmidt at the 10, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at around the, call it 12-yard line. And Bentonville running tempo.
Prevost going to take this direct snap.
And Donnie, somebody's called a timeout. Play is stopped.
They sent Conrad off because his helmet snaps were broken.
Jack Dunn checks into the ball game. Prevost, direct snap. Runs to his right. Trying to find some running room. He's going to push his way down to the 10, not much more. And it'll be second down.
We've seen several different Tigers take a snap out of that, would you call it, the Wild Tiger formation this year. And going back to a traditional look here at Schlepecki getting the signal, and Chris Ficklin's going to be lined up to his left in the shotgun.
Jack Dunn, Blair Irvin III, split into the boundary. Now Dunn comes in motion. He takes the snap over the left side. Dunn's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. A late flag. And I'm afraid my colleague over here, my partner's indicating holding. And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, offensive holding there. It's going to back the Tigers up 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So holding on Bentonville.
It's the crowd mic. Schlepecki in the shotgun.
Schlepecki gives to Blair Irvin III on a reverse, and Irvin III is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. So Bentonville with a quick offensive possession takes an early 6-0 lead.
John, that was like they went one way, they faked like three different directions before Blair finally got the ball and took it to the far sideline for a touchdown.
Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after. Her kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:56 left to go, opening quarter of play, Bentonville 7, Rogers Heritage nothing. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where the Tigers have taken an early 7-0 lead. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. Along with our student live stream crew, got Sanjay Sanjit up here on the production computer running the show tonight. Chloe Comstock, so you got your main shot right there. I'll shout out some of these other student live stream crew members as we move through the broadcast. Gio Puga now kicks it away. Another low line drive kick. That one is going to go out of bounds. And Donnie, on a penalty like that, where does Heritage get that?
35 in high school.
That's a pretty stiff penalty right there. So normally expected to 20. That's like a 15-yard penalty. Of course, really, see the flags over across the way. I wouldn't say there's a strong wind out there tonight, Donnie, just a little bit of a breeze. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 Heritage. Lining up in the double wing. Quarterback under center. Gives the handoff. This is kind of the Heritage version of the tush push.
Coach Calvert was showing that to me before the game, John. It's just a wedge play that linemen don't block anybody. They just get hip to hip and they try to push forward and get as much as they can. The running back just gets in behind them. I don't think anyone ever actually tackled the running back there. They just stopped his forward progress, and they blew the whistle.
And they may have given him a half yard, Donnie. But it'll be, they'll call it 2nd down to 9.
Kellen Rona's going to earn his his money tonight. Not that he's getting paid, but.
So on 2nd and 9, double wing formation, man comes in motion. Carroll gives on a running back on the counter play. And this Bentonville defense, they have played so well through the first 5 games, and they've started out well tonight.
Ethan Hoffman giving credit for the tackle there.
You know, several of these guys were escorts this morning for the homecoming assembly to some of the homecoming maids. Ethan Hoffman was out there. He's one of the escorts today. On 3rd and 9, toss pitch over the left side, and going to pick up about 3 yards on that, but not much more. And that'll bring up 4th down once again for the War Eagles.
They're bringing their punt team out. When we talked to Coach Cecil earlier this afternoon, he said that Heritage, with nothing to lose, if it's like less than 5 yards to go, he said Heritage will probably just line up and go for it on 4th down. But Bentonville stopped them there. It's 4th and 6, so that Heritage is sending out the punt team.
And Heritage gets it away. Conrad Schmidt calling for a fair catch at about the 32-yard line. And that's where Bentonville's offense is going to take possession for their 2nd offensive possession of the game. Seven to nothing. 6:47 left to go here in the first quarter of play. You can see the Bentonville Pride band. They hosted a big, the Bentonville Invitational. They were the host school. A lot of great bands out here, and had a big time last Saturday. Okay, Cole Schlepecki now takes the snap, gives to Chris Ficklin over the right side. Ficklin cuts back to his left. Ficklin at the 40, Ficklin at the 30, the 20, touchdown Bentonville. Chris Ficklin, 68 yards, and the Bentonville Tigers have extended the lead 13 to nothing. Donnie, now Chris had 20 yards on his first carry. That was 68. So he's
already close to 100.
Already close to 100. Well, good job by Conrad Schmidt blocking downfield. Just kind of got in the way of the last guy that maybe could have got to Chris. As Sally puts the extra point up and through. Well, with 6:34 left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville 14, Heritage nothing. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
All right, we are back with you here in Bentonville. A quick start for this Bentonville offense, 14 to nothing. Not quite 6 minutes played in the ball game. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns for the Bentonville offense. once again, Gio Puga is set to kick it away. And this time, Puga's kick is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And so Heritage, once again, will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Donnie, I see you are following one of the other games of the night here in Northwest Arkansas, Bentonville West and Rogers High School. Two teams that have lit it up offensively this year.
And Rogers currently ahead in that game 7-0. And Rogers just intercepted West. And on their first play after the interception, just about a 60-yard run. Rogers about to score again. Julian Grundy is going to get the credit for the tackle there on Heritage huddling up here. Julian Grundy with the tackle for a loss. Heritage breaks the huddle. Tight formation. No wideouts. Double tights. Everyone just packed in. Handoff. Little counter handoff to the fullback, number 48, who we do not have that young man's name, but he is going to run for about 5-yard gain there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Garrett Wolf with the tackle. One of Heritage's best runs there, 5-yard pickup. Breaking the huddle now. Heritage quarterback takes the snap. Little pitch to the right. Not much there, maybe a couple. It's going to be 4th down and 5. And it looks like Heritage might. Yep, they're going to send their punt team out again. That was Connor Autrand on the carry. I don't think Chris Ficklin made the tackle, but stopped in for a short gain. It's going to bring up another 4th down. And Heritage has got their punter out.
And yeah, Conrad Schmidt, he's going to stand at his own 47-yard line. This one a high end-over-end kick. Schmidt's going to take it. Fair catch called for at the Bentonville 43-yard line. And the Tigers will come out for the 3rd time offensively in this ballgame. 6 minutes, 27 seconds left to go. First quarter play. Tigers 14-0. See Cole Slepecki and Chris Ficklin now coming out on the field. That's Jack Dunn and Blair Irvin III. They're going to set up to the right side. Looks like Conrad Schmitz and Daquan Prevost. They're going to be stacked over here on the left side. Now Prevost goes in motion. Give goes to Prevost. And Prevost gets around the edge. Nice gain. He's going to get about 9 yards. He'll get close to the line to gain.
They're going to give him the line to gain.
He actually he picked up 11, so nice run that time by Prevost. You know, Donnie, one thing I saw on that play was big number 67, Will Newman, kind of out lead blocking, and Prevost, you saw him kind of put a hand out, just got right behind Will. Will was able to give him that edge. Good job, number 67. Okay. Slepecki now takes a snap. He's going to throw out to his left, complete to Prevost. Prevost inside the 40, cuts back in the field, and he's going to get inside the 35-yard line down to the Heritage 34. Nice catch that time, but Daquan Prevost, and a good move after the catch.
And another 1st down for the Tigers. Rogers just scored, John. Rogers ahead now, West 14-0 in the first quarter at Rogers.
So right here, Tigers will have it 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Schlepecki throws out to his right, complete to Jack Dunn. Jack Dunn inside the 30, inside the 20, and man, he takes quite a hit. It was legal, but quite a hit right there. But a nice throw and catch, a nice run after catch by number 11, Jack Dunn.
Julian Grundy coming out now for this play for the Tigers.
See number 9 right there. Wouldn't be surprised at some point tonight, slip Julian Grundy out of the backfield and up the seam. So Schlepecki's going to give it to Ficklin. Ficklin starts to his right, makes a great cut back to the left. He's just following blockers. Chris Ficklin into the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville.
Well, that was a 13-yard carry, so I know in 3 carries he's at least got 101 yards now tonight.
Wow. So Bentonville will extend its lead 20-0, awaiting the extra point attempt by Kylie Sally. Sally's extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So with 6:27 left to go here, first quarter play, Bentonville 21, Heritage nothing. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where our score is actually 21-0. Our score banner right there for some reason is not working. We'll see if we can get that fixed. But 21-0 Bentonville on a 13-yard Chris Ficklin run.
Huga puts that one into the end zone.
Donnie, I'm gonna let you have it and see if I maybe can work on our score banner here. So I can up and going. 3:22 left to go, first quarter play.
Gio with the kick into the end zone that time for the touchback. So Heritage will be starting at their 20-yard line. Braden Carroll will be under center again for the Heritage War Eagles. Once again, tight formation, no wide receivers, all 11 men within like 7 yards of the football. And Bentonville's going to jump. Heritage is going to get a free 5 yards. They've been going on first down tonight, and that time they did not, and it caused Bentonville to jump. So first down and 5 now for the Heritage War Eagles after the penalty. Sorry, John.
Oh, that's all right, Donnie. I think I got our score banner going again, hopefully. And it looks like it's going to be 1st and 5 now for the War Eagles. Double wing formation. Tigers playing a lot of guys up, more so than usual. Toss pitch to number 0. And good job by Cam Thornton-Meade right there, coming in to make the play.
Tristan Brown right there also, John.
Yeah, Connor Otland was the ball carrier. And it'll be 2nd down and 4. Number 38 out there for Bentonville. That's Brody Anderson. Garrett Wolf, number 44 at linebacker, along with Cam Thornton-Meade. On 2nd and 4. Goes the running backs. Helmets are flying. And let's see, I believe that was number 20, Evan Gordon, on the carry. Number 44, Garrett Wolf, coming in to make the play.
Number 73 lost his helmet's going to have to come out for a play.
3rd and short.
Now Heritage has been behind the sticks all game. that 5-yard penalty, John, kind of gave them a little bit of room there, and they are on the doorstep of their first down of the game.
Well, Donnie, I was going to ask you as I went over to try to fix our score banner if this would be their first down if they are able to convert this. Let's see if the Tigers can hold them up. The Tigers are playing about they're playing 8 guys right there.
Heritage called the timeout, John.
And the War Eagles want a timeout. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
All right, we are back out of the timeout. Third and short. Heritage quarterback gives it to number 0. Cam Thornton-Meade coming in there along with a host of Tigers. Tristan Brown, and a late flag comes in.
They're going to get Bentonville, John, for throwing him down after the whistle.
Yeah.
So that'll be a first down for Heritage.
Boy, you hate to see that at Donnie after such a good play. Wow. So that'll move the ball up 15. It will be a first down for Bentonville. So it will be first and 10 Heritage, as they'll move the ball up to the Heritage 45-yard line.
Yeah, when you hear the whistle blow, you cannot continue to push, and then they threw the Heritage runner down, and that drew the flag. When you hear the whistle, you gotta stop playing.
Well, it looks like they've moved the ball back now to the 44-yard line.
Well, he marked off the penalty from the 40, John, and Coach Grant is like, hey, they didn't get to the 40. So I'm sorry, the 30. They marked it off from the 30, so they backed it up where he was. Forward momentum was stopped. They were going to be about a yard short, John, and it would have been interesting to see if they'd have gone for it there in that location.
Okay, first and 10 now. And kind of a reverse counter right there. I believe that's number 1, Camden Isbell on the carry. And he's going to pick up about 6 yards. Donnie, that may be Heritage's best play from scrimmage.
That was their long gain from scrimmage tonight, yes.
But they do have the ball now at midfield. And it'll be second down and 4. So on second and 4, man comes in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he is going to get inside the Bentonville 45-yard line. That'll be first and 10.
Well, it's be interesting to see. John, Heritage does not have to run another play here before the end of the half or the end of the quarter. It will be interesting to see if they do or not. Heritage is not even good.
This clock is inside of 10.
Yeah, they're going to take it to the end of the quarter here.
We're going to keep it here as we end the quarter, and we're going to go down to the sidelines. I think we may have Beverly Harrington down on the sidelines Beverly, are you down there with us?
Yes, I am.
All right. Good to hear from you, Beverly. It looks like you have some royalty down there. Tell us who you got there.
Yes, I do. I have Kendra and Natalie from our homecoming court today.
All right. Well, go ahead, Beverly. Talk to them a little bit and see how it was today.
Well, hi, guys. What was it like finding out that you were going to be a part of the homecoming court?
It was honestly really exciting. I was really excited to get my dress. That was like my main priority.
No, I definitely agree. Once I found out, I knew like immediately I had to get my dress. I was like pumped to get all my jewelry, all my accessories, and I just knew it was going to be a really good group of girls. So
yeah, well, you guys looked so amazing out there. So the Tigers are 5-0 this season. How has it been rooting them on each week?
karaoke tonight. It's been so fun. I love wearing these overalls and like getting all of the costumes, like all the little different things to like add to the theme. Like It's been so fun.
Being in Golden Girls is like really fun. Like just hyping up everybody and hyping up the football team is really fun.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. And what has the day been like today, getting ready and whatnot?
It's been really fun. Woke up early, of course, and like, you know, I just got to like hang out with like some good friends, and like it's just been such a fun day.
Yeah. And we also had a parade, and during the parade, one of the cars broke down, and it started smoking, and it was right in front of my car. But it was really fun. It was really fun, and it was really like exciting to see. Like it was crazy.
All right.
Oh my goodness, that sounds scary. And then, are you guys going to the homecoming game tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Well, I hope you guys have an amazing time, and thank you so much. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Beverly Harrington, down there with some of the homecoming court. Let's get you back out to the ball game here. We've just started the second quarter. Bentonville up 21-0 over the Heritage War Eagles.
And John, Bentonville, Julian Grundy had a tackle for a loss, but they called him for a horse collar tackle, so Heritage gets another 15 yards on another Bentonville penalty.
So give goes to Gordon for the War Eagles, and that is Ben Thompson coming in, and a nice play by Ben Thompson right there. Yeah, I think the story of this drive here for Heritage has been the Bentonville penalties, Donnie.
They have given them 30 yards in penalties on this drive.
Heritage not in any hurry to run plays. They are just trying to make this game as short as possible. Already down 21-0. with 10:57 left to go here in the half.
And they did not even break the huddle there until there was about 7 seconds on the play clock.
Gordon goes in motion. Quarterback drops back. He's going to throw
Wide
in the
open.
middle, and that is complete to number 10, Jaden Cortez.
Cortez, John, wide open there on the seam. Good pass by Carroll.
Yeah. So that's, the kind of lull you to sleep right there and get everybody up and just kind of slip a guy out there. So Heritage now 1st and 10 from the Bentonville 14-yard line. Braden Carroll working from under center. Carroll give to the fullback, number 48, and again, I apologize. We do not have a 48 on the roster for Heritage. Short gain on the play.
That was that wedge play, tush push play, like almost there, John. Just lineman hip to hip, form a wedge, and push forward and get what you can.
2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 8. Carroll now, again, under center. And Bentonville almost jumped. Now Carroll's going to give it to Gordon over the right side. Gordon's fighting for some yardage, and he's going to be tackled just short of the 8-yard line. That will bring up 3rd down.
John, there was student body right. Just a quick pitch to the trailing halfback, and everybody pulled to the right. So Heritage is just trying to get more people to a spot than you can have there.
So it'll be 3rd and 5 is what they're going to call it. Ball spotted on the 9-yard line. .48, fullback in the backfield. Carroll under center. Puts a man in motion. Now Carroll's going to keep it to the left side. He's going to have enough, I think, Donnie, for the first down. Yeah, he's going to be called down at about the 3, and it'll be 1st and goal to go for the Heritage War Eagles. Bentonville could use a turnover or something right here, Donnie. And again, Heritage in absolutely no hurry to get the play called. They'll put Evan Gordon over on the right side, Carroll under center, fullback in the backfield. Give goes to the fullback, 48. May pick up a yard right there down to the 2. And it looks like we've got a Tiger that's down. Well, Donnie, you hope that's just maybe a cramp or something right there. All right, 7 minutes, 45 seconds. The Bentonville training staff coming onto the field to tend to the injured Tiger. Don't have a number on who that is. Donnie, I know you're following the Bentonville West Rogers game over there. You got any score updates for us?
Second quarter, 9:30 left in the second quarter. West just scored, and it's 14-7 Rogers over West in the second quarter. There.
And that one being played at Rogers.
Right,
tonight.
at Rogers.
Yeah. Bentonville West undefeated in conference play right now, and so is Rogers. So this is one of those games tonight over there. Something's got to give.
Yeah, the only loss West has on the year was to Greenwood.
Well, and then, Bentonville's going to kind of get into the meat of the schedule coming up here in the next couple of weeks, Donnie. Next week, Bentonville travels down to Harmon Field to take on the Fayetteville Bulldogs. And of course, a lot on the line in that game. And then the following week has to travel to Rogers to take on a hot Rogers Mounties team.
Yeah, Rogers, John, averaging 50 points a game. Yeah. I mean, they score in bunches. So
2 really tough road games coming up for the Bentonville Tigers here in the next couple of weeks. And we're going to bring them to you live right here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. Well, coming out of the injury timeout, Heritage will have it 2nd and goal on the Bentonville 2. Braden Carroll now under center. And whistles blow.
And there was a football from Kidd just rolled into the end zone.
Oh.
So they stopped the play there.
Well, and
the sad thing is, John, now Heritage gets another 25 seconds.
Right. I'm a little surprised right there, Donnie, that they would start the game clock.
They haven't started. The play clock didn't start like it was supposed to. He's still chopping it.
You know, if the play clock never starts, I guess they could run. Yeah, now the play clock has started. Carroll gives it to the fullback, and he's going to be bottled up. Not much gain right there. And it is going to be 3rd and goal now for the War Eagles. See Connor Davis now checking into the game. Eli Pearson. Okay.
Might just see 2 more tush pushes here.
3rd and goal. And toss pitch.
He did not get there.
That is Evan Gordon. Oh, I'm sorry, Connor Otren. I'm sorry, number 0, Connor Otren.
Eli Pearson with the tackle, John.
And there he's going to be stopped at the 1. What a great tackle by Eli Pearson. Donnie, I thought when he kind of cut in, he was going to get in, but Eli Pearson thought differently.
Heritage leaving the offense out there.
Okay, 4th and goal on the Bentonville 1. Carroll going to give it to Evan Gordon, and
no.
Let's see.
They're saying
he was stopped short. That is a turnover on downs. And look at that Bentonville defense, Donnie. They are fired up and right there to meet them. I think that was Coach Jared Cecil.
Now that ball is as close to the goal line, John, as it can be without being a touchdown.
Well, Evan Gordon got it, Donnie, and I will tell you it was close. If there was review in high school football, that play might have been under review, but as it stands, they said he didn't get in. Great job by the Bentonville defense.
So Bentonville first down now on their own inch line.
Inside the 1. Cole Slepecki, he'll take his stance about 5 yards in the Bentonville end zone. He's got Chris Ficklin set up to his left. Give, goes to Ficklin. There's a big hole right there, Donnie. And Ficklin's going to get out across the 5. He's still on his feet. And a face mask. The flag comes in, and Chris got face masked right there. So they'll tack that one on to the end of the run. That should be the 15-yarder. So, and you see Cole Slepecki right there saying, yeah, move it up. That should move it up, what, to around the 24, Donnie?
I didn't, yeah.
Chris got to the 9.
Yep.
19, 5, 24.
Look at there, John, 24. Breathing room now for the offense as they moved out to the 24-yard line. Cole in the shotgun, Chris to his right.
And Slepecki now looking over the defense. 5 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in the half. Slepecki throws to his left. That is complete to Conrad Schmidt, number 8. And a good throw and catch from Cole Slepecki to Conrad Schmidt. Be spotted just shy of the 38. 1st and 10, Bentonville. Twin receivers to the left side, single receiver to the right. Slepecki now gives to Ficklin. Ficklin cuts back. He's going to run into the first guy, run him over, and he's going to make his way across the 45-yard line. That is a pickup of 8 yards on first down. And Donnie, unofficially, I think Chris Ficklin now has over 100 yards in the ball game.
Yes, yeah.
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, over 100 yards on like 5 carries. Not a bad first half.
Trip receivers left. Now man comes in motion. That's Prevost. Play action. Slepecki throws back to Prevost. He makes the catch. Gets a block right there from Will Newman. Prevost makes a great move. He's at the 40. Prevost at the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Bentonville. Daquan Prevost, 54 yards.
And a lot of that, John, was all Daquan making people miss after the initial blocks.
Well, he got a great block to start that play from Will Newman. But, hey, you also have to credit Conrad Schmidt there at the end, which threw a final block. But Prevost showed, man, he showed some great moves in that one. We're seeing the replay on the Jumbotron.
Chris Ficklin gets a block downfield, too, there for him.
So Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after. Her kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:55 left to go here in the first half of play, Bentonville 28, Heritage nothing. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
All right, we welcome you back here to Bentonville, where the Tigers are cruising, Donnie, 28-0. And kind of a pooch kick, fair catch called for. It'll be spotted at the Heritage 31-yard line. Hey, we hope you stick around for halftime. The Bentonville Hall of Honor, we're going to see if we can get the 2025 Bentonville High School Homecoming Queen up here in the broadcast booth and see if we can talk to her and what that experience was like. And we are also going to let you see tonight the Bentonville Pride Marching Band. Heritage now. Carroll, he's going to, like he wanted to run the option play. He kept it and he paid for it. Okay, I'm sorry, we actually will not have the Bentonville Pride Marching Band today. We're going to bring you at some point their full show, but not quite ready to bring you that just yet, so I was just informed. But I'll tell you, if you could get out here to Tiger Stadium one of these nights and see it, it is impressive. But we're going to keep it under wraps at least for another week, and we hope to be bringing it to you as soon as possible. Okay, Braden Carroll gives it to Evan Gordon.
Coach Grant taking a timeout here, John, and the clock is still running. Bentonville is going to take a timeout here. When it's 3rd and 8. Coach Grant would like to get the football back. They need to reset the clock to about 3 minutes. They were, 3 minutes. The clock kept running after the officials signaled for it to stop, and they are going to put it back to 3 minutes. 3rd down and 8 now when we come back from this timeout. So Coach Grant taking the timeout to try to get the ball back one more time before this half ends. After the timeout, it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the War Eagles. Bentonville taking their first timeout with 3 minutes left, trying to get the ball back one more time here before halftime. Carroll takes the snap, fakes a handoff, looking to pass, and broke containment, John.
And
no containment. The rush ran all the way by, and Carroll is going to use his feet and pick up a big first down for the Heritage War Eagles there, John. The initial rush got by him, and there was no containment, and he was able to pick up a big gain there. That was Heritage's biggest gain of the evening.
So for the second time tonight, the War Eagles will move the ball into Bentonville territory at the Bentonville 49-yard line.
Little fake handoff inside. He was looking to pass, but the rush got by him so fast he was able to tuck it and go.
Carroll now under center. Puts Gordon in motion, and a little confusion, gets the handoff. That's number 0, Connor Autran. And flags flying late, Donnie. Let's see.
And it's going to be another unsportsmanlike call on Bentonville. John, Bentonville defense has hurt themselves tonight with these unsportsmanlike late hits after the whistle penalties. you have them stopped. This offense is they're not going to be able to move the ball in big chunks. You keep giving them 15 free yards. That's going to help this offense immensely.
So that'll move the ball all the way down to the Bentonville 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 War Eagles. Clock rolling, 2 minutes, 44 seconds. Oh,
Fumble.
Ball. And let's see, I think was
Heritage.
who was that? Carroll that got back on it, or who was that?
Number 1.
Number 1 for Heritage, Camden Isbell. Heads up play by Isbell.
Well, that gave a lot of that penalty yardage back. 8 yards back for Bentonville right there.
So it's going to make it 2nd and 18.
And this is an area that Heritage offense does not want to be in here. I bet if Bentonville gets a stop here, Coach Grant will use that another timeout.
Under 2 minutes now to play in the half. Gordon goes in motion. Carroll rolls to his right, and he is going to be hit by Garrett Wolf. And Garrett Wolf is going to get credit for the sack all the way back at the 50-yard line.
And
wow.
Bentonville did use their second timeout, John.
And the Tigers won a timeout. Let's go ahead and take a quick one with them. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Okay, we welcome you back to Bentonville as we come out of the timeout. It will be 3rd and 26 for Heritage on their on the Bentonville 48. Okay.
So Bentonville with the big sack there, and it's going to make it.
Carroll now looking to throw. He's going to throw across the middle. That is incomplete.
John, I'm kind of surprised Heritage threw the ball there. That lets Bentonville save a timeout.
Yeah, absolutely. The pass was intended for number 1, Camden Isbell. Coverage that time by number 2, Cam Thornton Mead. So 4th and 26. Punting unit comes out for Heritage. Conrad Schmidt. He is going to stand back at his own 19-yard line. Sure would like to, Conrad ran a kickoff back last week. Like to see him get a punt here. High snap. The punter gets a low line drive away, and that is going to go into the end zone just barely. Conrad there was he was standing there beside it kind of going, come on, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, good job by the punter, John, getting up, catching that snap, and then getting the punt off in pressure.
Hey, Donnie, let me ask you something. On a play like that, Conrad obviously wanted that thing to go into the end zone, was waiting for it, but it kind of just trickled in there. Could Conrad have stepped in front of a Heritage player and blocked him to keep him from down in the kick?
He can. You can block, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, but okay, 1st and 10 Tigers now with 1 minute, 31 seconds left to go in the half. They'll split 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Looks like James Pratt lined up in the backfield with Cole Slepecki. Slepecki drops back. He's looking to throw. He's going to go across the middle. That is complete to Jack Dunn. Oh, good pickup on that all the way to the 44-yard line.
And Bentonville going tempo.
Minute 23, Bentonville with 1 timeout remaining in the half. Prevost and Conrad Schmidt, they'll split out to the left. Jack
Heritage,
Dunn.
John, Heritage had 12 men on the field. Heritage had 13 men on the field, so Heritage is going to have to take a timeout there.
Okay, so timeout. We'll stay right here.
Jeff Regan just runs it in for Rogers from 56 yards out. Rogers 28, West 14 now.
Okay, 1st and 10, Bentonville. At the Bentonville 44-yard line. Slepecki drops back. He's looking to throw. He's going to go deep. He's going for Blair Irvin III. And just overthrew him. There is a flag back at the 42-yard line. Donnie, I'm afraid that might be a holding penalty.
Bentonville, John's going to get called for a holding. And the Bentonville, the Heritage nose guard, they were double teaming him, and he got a good shiver and fell down. And then the referee threw a flag for holding. That no one grabbed a hold of him; they just knocked him down, and then flag comes flying.
Well, that'll stop the clock with 1 minute 2 seconds left to go in the half. And Bentonville's going to split 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. It's Conrad Smith split into the boundary. Heritage showing blitz. Slepecki rolls to his left. He's going to fire down the field. That's complete.
That's Prevost.
Daquan Prevost. What a catch by Daquan. What a throw by Cole Slepecki. Just threaded the needle, and Daquan made a great catch. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. 54 seconds. It'll start as soon as they get the chain set. Bentonville working quickly. Cole throws out to his right. That is complete. And let's see, that was Jack Dunn.
Got the first down, got out of bounds, John. Stop the clock.
Nice play by Jack Dunn.
Same kind of rolled out, but everyone going deep, and then Jack Dunn come underneath, and Cole hit him in stride.
Twin receivers now, to either side of the formation. Slepecki drops back, looking now, looking. Now he's going to scramble. He's going to keep it himself inside the 20, inside the 10, and Slepecki, boy, his helmet's going to be taken off at the 10. Donnie, I love the guts there by Cole Slepecki, but he's got to get down a little quicker than that. Now, Bentonville with 39 seconds on the clock. They stop the clock to move the chains.
And our backup quarterback has to come in because Cole lost his helmet.
So it'll be Evan Canode now, number 16 in the game. Canode's going to drop back. He's going to throw to Pratt. It is complete. Pratt inside the 10. Pratt inside the 5. Flag flies. And Donnie, I see you shaking your head. You think that's going to be another holding call.
John, anytime you got wide receivers out on the edge and you see a flag like that, it's typically going to be holding or blocking the back or something. Blocking the back.
Okay, still first down, 10-yard penalty, 19 seconds left to go.
And I don't know, if he didn't get out of bounds, the clock will start on the whistle. Yep, he's going to wind it. Bentonville's not ready.
Slepecki drops back. He's going to throw to Pratt. He's got some blockers out front. Pratt inside the 10, and Pratt is going to be out of bounds, and another flag comes in, Donnie, with 7 seconds left to go here in the half.
Bentonville's walking back again. I saw James' head turn like he may have gotten face mask, but they're going to call Bentonville.
Wow.
If he didn't get out of bounds, John, they will start the clock as soon as the ball is marked ready. There goes the clock.
6 seconds. 5. Slepecki takes a snap. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to throw. Dropped it. Conrad
And
Schmidt.
no time left, so that will be the last play.
And that's the way the half is going to end. Well, a good half for the Bentonville offense. 28-0 over the Heritage War Eagles. Hey, we're going to take some commercial breaks, but when we come back, we're going to see if we can get a word with the 2025 Bentonville High School Homecoming Queen. And we'll talk a little bit about the first half and get you set for play here as we get ready to start the third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super cold, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, well, always so good, baby. So locked into the key on A. In my belly, I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with a hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where it is halftime, and your Bentonville Tigers are up 28-0 over the Heritage War Eagles. John McElroy alongside my broadcast partner Donnie Payne, and bringing you another week of 7A West Conference football. Well, it is homecoming night here in Bentonville, and we have a special treat tonight. Just a little while ago, we named our 2025 homecoming queen, Lucy Ogden, and she is joining us here in the booth, and we're going to get a chance to visit with her. Well, Lucy, welcome here, and thank you for joining us here for a little bit tonight. Wow, what a moment a while ago. Kind of take us through that whole ceremony there and kind of what you were feeling.
I think it was just super special to be up there with those girls and to kind of experience it together. They're some of my closest friends, so it was super special. And I think we were all just agreed that, like, it didn't really matter who the queen was. We just had a really fun time together. And I was super honored to be able to be the queen, and I'm super excited. So, yeah. Yeah,
and you've got your mom and dad up here with you. And now your dad was out there, and when you heard your name announced, tell me, your dad, did y'all just light up and he got to help you with the crown and everything?
Yeah, I was kind of in shock, so he kind of took the lead, kind of hugged, stepped back, let me take in the moment. So
yeah. Well,
yeah.
Well, now tell me, you're a senior this year, and tell us how's your senior year going?
Senior is super fun. I really like all the senior things, Golden Girls, being homecoming queen, all the special things you get to do, the additions, all the things, and I love high school, so it's special.
Well, that's pretty awesome. You know, you and I were talking just a bit before we came on here, and you're, according to your bio, you're wanting to go into elementary education.
That's
now,
right.
Why elementary education? And tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think my elementary teachers were super amazing, and they taught me a lot that I've taken with me through all of my school years, and it was just something that I always thought I was going to do from when I was super young. I just wanted to be just like them, so I'm so excited to be able to pursue that dream. So
yeah, that's pretty cool. And where you want to continue your education next fall?
I'm going to go to University of Arkansas and then major in elementary education.
That's fantastic. Well, Lucy, we're going to let you go, but before we let you go, just kind of what do you expect for the rest of the year? Are you got anything planned for the rest of the year as a senior? I see you're in the Golden Girls with the men in black down there, but what do we got for the rest of the year?
I think just a lot more events, a lot more cheering on the Tigers, and a lot more fun things to look forward to, prom, homecoming, all the senior things, and graduation.
All right. Well, all right, Lucy. Well, again, thanks for joining us here, and congratulations on being named the 2025 Bentonville High School Homecoming Queen.
Thank you.
Well, all right, folks. Well, there you have it. Lucy Ogden, your 2025 Bentonville High School Homecoming Queen. Hey, we're going to take a commercial break. Donnie Payne will join me again, and we will talk a little bit about the first half and get you set for ball as we start the third quarter here in just a few minutes. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Jack Links presents. There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super cold, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, we're always so good, baby. So locked into the key on A. In my belly, I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Snack like a beast, deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets. Came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with a hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast, welcome to the pack. Extreme protein, snack like a
What's up, guys?
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents. There's nothing like a great duo. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
There's nothing like a great duo. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Jack Links presents. There's nothing like a great duo. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. Two flavors, one bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super calm, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're always so good, baby. So locked into the key on A. In my belly, I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
Shh. You've been on the edge of your seat. Now, take a breath and imagine yourself at Woodhouse Spa, Northwest Arkansas's first true luxury spa. From our Himalayan salt room to signature facials, infrared sauna, and rejuvenating body treatments, each is designed with one goal in mind: exceptional care. Join us as we turn game day stress into deep relaxation. Woodhouse Spa, your time out for the soul.
Snack like a beast. Deep in the woods, from the trees to the streets, came a furry legend with size 20 feet. Mr. Beast rolled in with the hunger so loud. Now they teaming up, the snack gods are proud. Like a beast. Welcome to the pack. Extreme protein. Just show us how you snack. Snack like a beast. Welcome to the pack. Extreme protein. Snack like a
What's up, guys?
First Western has been here since 1910. We've earned our reputation not just by what we do, but by the way we do it. We call it the First Western way.
Come on in and see for yourself.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Bentonville, where the teams have come back out onto the field, and they are going through their warm-up period. And when we resume play here to start the second half, Bentonville will be up 28-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and hey, Donnie, let's talk a little bit about the first half. I mean, Bentonville obviously in command, 28-0, but the offense sure does look a lot better this week than it did last.
Yeah, John, the offense was able to move the ball until that last drive when Bentonville got called for 3 holding penalties right in a row on that final drive. And I was talking to Coach Ryan Ruffley. He's the head coach of Washington Junior High. He's in the coach's box next to us. John, Bentonville had 95 yards in penalties that first half. So I know that is something that Coach Grant's going to want cleaned up here in the second half. But, yeah, offensively, Bentonville was doing whatever they wanted to offensively until it got held up that last drive by 3 plays in a row where either hold or block in the back was called.
Yeah, other than that, I thought it was a pretty clean first half for the Bentonville offense. Defensively, defense is doing what it's done all season. It's being very, very stingy, although there were a couple of those unsportsmanlike penalties that gave Heritage a chance to actually go down and score. Got to the – I wouldn't even call it the centimeter line there, but the Bentonville defense made another great goal line stand this year. Nothing like a goal line stand, Donnie, to energize a team, a crowd. So the defense been playing really well, and the offense is playing well. In that last series, too many penalties, but doing a good job.
And Bentonville's offense will go on the field first here, John. So we got to be on the lookout. Heritage, nothing to lose, really. They might come out, try an onside kick or something. But Bentonville offense is going to get the ball to start this half. And what we're going to want to see is for them to operate cleanly, no penalties, and just move the ball like they were doing in the first half without the penalties there that happened at the end of the second quarter.
Okay, so you can see Coach Dakota Baggett, special teams coach for the Tigers. He's getting his Kickoff return team ready. Of course, last week, Conrad Schmidt, an 89-yard touchdown kickoff return for a touchdown to open the game. And now, one of the things, Donnie, is in preparation for tonight's game, Heritage been doing a lot of onside kicks, a lot of pooch kicks, a lot of different things. And what made me think of that, I see Conrad Schmidt, he's up around the 40-yard line, along with DeQuan Prevost. So our deep guys.
Look at the front line, John.
Yeah.
They're all receivers and running backs and secondary guys. People with good hands. They've got the hands formation out there already.
You know, we've just mentioned Dakota Baggett a while ago, special teams coach for the Tigers, along with defensive backs. But, you know, and Dakota and I got to talking. This is something that ever since the Barry Lunny days, Bentonville, it makes a real emphasis of special teams. This is a very, very important part of the game. And you can kind of see it right here. And this time Heritage is going to kick deep. Wow, that guy's got a leg, Donnie.
Yeah, he kicked it all the way into the end zone that time. Number 97 for Heritage. That's Ronald Diaz, the kicker. So Bentonville will start at their 20-yard line.
And Cole Slepecki now, he'll come onto the field. And
Pratt in the backfield
like
with
James
him.
Pratt.
I wonder if Chris is done for the day.
Well, you know, over 100 yards rushing in the game. Just hope nothing's wrong with Chris. Maybe he's just giving James a little time right here. And play action. Pass is going to go to Blair Irvin III. It is complete. Blair had to kind of come back for that, Donnie. And
not much gain there, John.
Maybe a couple, but it'll be 2nd and 8. This time, Slepecki will send 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Give goes to Pratt, and Pratt is going to be met by number 41, Santiago Cortez. And they'll give him a yard, but it'll be 3rd and long now. Okay, 3rd and 7 now. And Slepecki's going to throw complete. Good job, good throw and catch to Conrad Schmidt. And Conrad will be driven out of bounds at the 33-yard line, so 1st and 10 Bentonville. And that is complete to Blair Irvin III.
Another first down.
1st and 10. Tigers, and then they're going to have it at their own 44-yard line. Slepecki looks over the defense. Slepecki drops back. He's looking. He throws his right. He's got James Pratt down the sidelines, and Pratt just couldn't hold on right there. Looked like they had Pratt on a little wheel route out of the backfield, Donnie, and he was wide open.
Just not able to come up with the catch there.
So that'll make it 2nd and 10 now. Trip receivers left. Cole takes the snap. Goes to his left. He's going to fire deep. He's going for Conrad Schmidt, and Conrad Schmidt gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. 56 yards, and Conrad Schmidt reached out for the pylon. Great work by our camera crew right there, and Bentonville has extended its lead 34-0. So Kylie Sally on now to attempt the point after. Sally's kick is up, and it is good. So with 10:29 left to play, third quarter, Bentonville 35, Heritage nothing. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
The roof is the home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has the prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Link's Duos.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville, where the Tigers have just invoked the sportsmanship rule 35-0. And so for the rest of the half, there will be a continuous clock, or the clock will run continuously. Heritage is going to take the kick at about the 9-yard line. Return man runs out to the right. And it'll be 1st and 10 Heritage. Well, Donnie, now go ahead and this is our first Mercy Rule game of our sportsmanship rule of the season.
Is.
So go again. The clock will run except for what are the exceptions?
So if a team takes a timeout, if there's an injured player, and they will stop it on touchdowns.
Okay.
And so we'll not run until after kickoff.
1st and 10 Heritage at their own 19-yard line. A little quick pitch out to the right. And the running back, that was Evan Gordon. Kind of squirts through for about 5 yards. Mason Meyer, first in on the stop for the Tigers. Second down and 5. Braden Carroll under center. Ooh, wow. Some pads popping down there, Donnie.
John Heritage, I'm going to give them some credit here. They're running a very tough style offense, and they are hitting, and it's just.
You know, I think that's important to note, Donnie. Down 35-0. You know, those young men out there still giving some, still giving effort there. So yeah, you're exactly right. Third down and call it 4. Gordon goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Gordon over the right side. And he's looking for some running room, and he's going to be stopped just short of the line to gain. Donnie, I thought Heritage may have gotten away with a little hold over there.
We got a Heritage player down. So this will stop the clock.
That was Ben Thompson in there on the stop for Bentonville. So Heritage player, yeah, you can see down over toward the Heritage sideline. Hopefully, they've got the training staff out there. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
John, this is now 4th and 1 here. It would not surprise me to see Heritage, after talking to Coach Cecil, they may go for it here.
Now, Donnie, you're keeping up with the Rogers Bentonville West game going on over at Rogers tonight. You got any updates for us on that?
Yeah, Rogers scored right before halftime, so it is Rogers 35, West 14.
Okay.
So
looking at that one now, West has shown the ability to score a lot of points very quickly this year. So this is one that possibly tighten up. A lot of football left to be played there. They just started the third quarter, I believe, didn't they?
Right, yeah. And West John had 3 turnovers in that first half. So, yeah, Heritage leaving their offense out there.
And, Donnie, I'm going to lean on you for maybe find out some of the other scores around the conference tonight as well. As Heritage going to leave the offense out on 4th down. Looked like they were trying to get Bentonville to jump off sides. And they're going to let the play clock go all the way down. And
they called the timeout.
Yeah, and they're going to call a timeout, and that will stop the clock. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
We are back here, and Heritage on 4th and 1 decided to go with the quick kick. Bentonville didn't have anybody back, and Heritage got the kickoff. Didn't take much of a Heritage roll, and Mason Meyer actually picked the ball up and was quickly run out of bounds. So Bentonville's going to have good field position at their own 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers. James Pratt in the backfield next to Cole Schlepecki. Twin receivers into the boundary as Schlepecki looks to throw, and he's being pressured, and Schlepecki's going to get out of it. He takes off. He's across midfield. He's across the 40, and he'll be run out of bounds just shy of the Heritage 45-yard line. Let's see. They're going to say he stepped out at around the around the 37-yard line. Yeah. You see a good shot of Cole right there. Looks a little winded after that run, Donnie.
We don't see Cole pull it down and run very much, and that was a good long run.
Nine on the play clock. Donnie, they're going to have to get this play going quick. 6, 5. Schlepecki, 2. He gets the play off. Give goes to Pratt. And Pratt finds a big hole up the middle. And Pratt's going to get inside the 25 and down close to the 22-yard line. Boy, that was a big hole that opened up over the right side of that Tiger offensive line. Will Newman, Paxton Godoti.
Yeah, good hole and good run by Mr. Pratt there.
So 1st and 10 Bentonville. Schlepecki gives it to Pratt once again. Pratt inside the 20, still on his feet inside the 15, and is going to be stopped just short of the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 Bentonville.
John, at halftime, Fayetteville 48, Northside 17. And at halftime, Harbor 28, Springdale 27.
Oh, Battle of Springdale right there, 28-27 Harbor. Okay, 1st and 10 Tigers. Evan Cano now in the ball game. Gives to Pratt, and Pratt's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bentonville. James Pratt from 11 yards out. And Bentonville extends its lead 41-0. And so to be Kylie Sally on to attempt the point after. And Sally's kick is up, and it is good. So with 5:24 left to go, third quarter play, Bentonville on top, 41-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents. There's nothing like a great duo. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
And I'm gonna need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Okay, we are back here at Tiger Stadium. Bentonville in command, 42-0 with 5:24 left to go, third quarter play. Puga's kick toward the south end zone is going to be taken at the 6-yard line. Return man for Heritage up across the 15, the 20. He's going to get out past the 25. They'll mark him down at the 26-yard line. And that's where Heritage will start with 4:59 left to go, third quarter play.
There's number 18, Jake Stote, on the return for Heritage. West just took their opening drive of the second half and scored, so now it'll be, with the made extra point, it'll be 35-21 now.
I'm telling you, Donnie, I think that game's going to tighten up. Rogers has been in several shootouts this year. Okay, 1st and 10, Heritage. Carroll under center. Toss pitch over the right side. That is Evan Gordon. He'll give him a couple. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Big night tonight. Homecoming here in Bentonville, along with the Bentonville High School Athletic Hall of Honor. 6 new inductees. Beautiful weather tonight. Donnie, you just can't beat it.
Good night for football. Yeah, good night all around.
2nd and 7. Gordon goes in motion. Now Carroll looks like he wanted to pass. Got flushed out, and he is going to be sacked back at the 25-yard line. So a loss of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11. See number 26 there for Bentonville. That's Addis Kennedy. Got some new faces in there. Number 37, Donnie. Cole Montoya. Number 57, Brody Wilburn. So some guys getting some time in here.
And number 79 in at nose guard now. That is Jack Summers.
So on 3rd and 11, Carroll is going to give to the running back over the left side, Connor Autran. Ball pops out, but they said his forward progress stopped. And that'll bring up 4th down now for the War Eagles. Two minutes, 30 seconds left, clock running.
You're going to have number 81 back for Bentonville to take the punt.
That's Judson Brown. And Brown will stand at midfield awaiting the punt. Left-footed punter for Heritage. He gets a pretty good kick. And Judson Brown takes it at his own 43-yard line. He'll get across midfield and give Bentonville great field position as they will mark it at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers. And Donnie, I got to think 42-0. Cole Slepecki's night's probably over. Yeah, that's exactly right. Evan Cano, number 16, makes his way into the ball game again. Sophomore quarterback. And let's see who is that. Pratt at running back?
It's still Pratt, yeah.
Give goes to Pratt. Pratt finding a lot of running room right there. Pratt's going to carry for about 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and short. Conrad Schmidt. Is that Conrad Schmidt, number 8, checking into the backfield?
No, he's split out wide.
Okay, that may be. Well, let's see. Just got the carry. Who is that?
Okay. Well, it does say number 8.
Yeah. Then that's what we're getting, number 8. But I don't think that was Conrad.
It's number 6.
Okay, number 6. That is Evan Mall.
And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Clock winding down. 8 seconds. 7. And that will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. All right, we played 3 here in Bentonville. The Tigers up 42-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Feature hot side, feature chill side. 2 flavors, 1 bag. New Jack Links Duos.
I feel good.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh, ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super calm, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, well, always so good, baby. So locked in, let the key on, hey. In my belly, I'm Frito-Lay, crispy golden creme brulee, rare.
Welcome back to Bentonville. Fun night for the Tigers, 42-0. As we begin the 4th quarter play here at Tiger Stadium. And a lot of new faces in for the Tigers. Evan Canode in at quarterback, the sophomore. And he has, Donnie's that Evan Mall, number 6, in the backfield with him. And Canode, play action.
He's wearing number 8, but that is not Conrad in the backfield. Do we have 2 number 8s? We do have 2 number 8s, but we don't have the second number 8's name. So I don't know who that is.
Okay, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 now on the Heritage 21. Canode takes a snap, play action, and he throws again. This time, let's see, it is going to be complete to number 9, Hoyer Benfield. Now, I know Julian Grundy's number 9, but I can tell you that is not Julian Grundy. That is Hoyer Benefield, junior receiver for the Tigers. Cano now takes a snap, rolls to his left. He's going to throw and fire, incomplete. And that pass intended for number 17, Blake Stroud. So The starters' nights are over, and we've got a lot of new Tigers in here.
They keep saying Conrad. That's not Conrad.
That's not Conrad. We have 2 number 8s on our roster, folks, but one number 8, there's not a name beside it.
Schaefer.
Okay.
Is the last name.
We'll say Schaefer on the carry, and Schaefer's going to take it, and Schaefer is driven out of bounds inside the 5 at about the 3-yard line.
Steven Schaefer.
Okay, now we got it. Steven Schaefer. Yeah, let's give that young man credit. Hopefully, mom and dad are probably here at the stadium tonight, but maybe he's got some family members out there tuning in. And Steven Schaefer, he stays out there on the field. He's going to line up next to Evan Canode. Blake Stroud split out to the left side. And whistles blow, and this play is going to be stopped. And that'll be a false start on the Tigers. Yeah, Hoyer Benefield, Blake Stroud out there on the offense now. Steven Schaefer. See number 85, Lane Musselwhite. He was an escort today in the homecoming festivities. Good to see him out there. So Evan Canode now will set the Tiger offense. Steven Schaefer in the backfield. Canode play action, rolls to his right, stays on his feet, comes back to the left, and Evan Canode, he lost a couple of yards, Donnie, but that was the most exciting 2-yard loss I've ever seen.
Right. Almost got away.
He almost did.
Did get away from a sack.
So a turnover on downs for the Tigers. And that'll bring the Heritage offense on the field once again. And Donnie, this is one of these situations, you know, you've got all your defensive starters over on the sidelines right now. You've got these young guys, sophomores, juniors out there. And I can guarantee you they want another shutout. Got one last week, and those starting and defensive players, they're on the sidelines right now rooting for these guys to preserve the shutout.
And, John, as long as they don't give up a big running play, I think they might. With the amount of time and the fact the clock's not going to stop, they've got a real good shot at getting it tonight. Because Heritage has not shown any ability to break a big play or throw a pass deep down the field.
All right. Well, it'll be 2nd and 9. Braden Carroll under center. Puts a man in motion. Carroll's going to keep it himself over the left side. He'll cut back to the right, find a little running room. And then a host of Tigers, led by number 47, Deegan McCade, come in to make the stop, along with Ben Ernest. Well, Donnie, the Tigers will go to 6-0 tonight as they get ready to travel down to Harmon Field next Friday night to take on the Fayetteville Bulldogs.
John Rogers scored again. It's 42-21, and then Heritage with with West another turnover. So Rogers is back in scoring position again already.
Well, this time, number 10 for Rogers, Jaden Cortez. He's going to carry it over the left side.
They're going to give him the first down,
and he'll make the line to gain. 1st and 10, Heritage.
First time someone's really gotten outside tonight on this Bentonville defense.
46. I see in there for Bentonville. That is Finn Knapp. In there at linebacker.
Fullback dive. Good pickup for the fullback that time.
Number 48. Yeah, he's had a few carries tonight. Donnie, once again, we don't have his number on the roster that Heritage gave us. Apologize for that. And Donnie, the score you reported a while ago, Fayetteville's going to pick up a conference win against Northside tonight.
Their first conference win.
Well, that's unusual to say that.
They started with Rogers and West and lost to both.
Toss pitch over to the left side. Yeah, you know, this year, Donnie, the 7A West just really seems pretty wide open right now. Of course, Bentonville off to a good start. Bentonville West, Rogers, both undefeated, and both teams right now trying to stay undefeated. Fayetteville Bulldogs with 2 conference losses, but I'll tell you, that's you never can overlook the Fayetteville Bulldogs, and I'm sure that'll be a tough environment next week, as we've traveled down to Hartman Stadium a lot over the years. That's always tough playing Fayetteville on the road. So a lot of football left to be played. As Carroll now rolls out to his right, he's going to fire, and good coverage that time by number 39 in Bentonville. That is Trip McCulley. Great coverage by McCulley right there. You see him in her shot. And that's going to make it 4th and 4 for the Heritage War Eagles. Under 4 minutes to go in the game.
They're sending their punt team out. Rogers just scored again, John. It's 49-21 now, Rogers over West.
Yeah. One thing we know for sure, Rogers can really light up the scoreboard quickly. And, you know, West has had no trouble scoring points, I think, until tonight. And as you have kept us updated, they've had quite a few turnovers. As the Heritage kicker gets it away, and that's going to take a War Eagle roll inside the Bentonville 30.
Ooh, one of the Bentonville guys almost touched the football. He was focused on his man that he was blocking, and he almost ran right into the football.
So it'll be Bentonville's football at the Tiger 25-yard line as the clock continues to roll down toward the 3-minute mark. Well, Donnie, Coach Grant and his staff, Coach Grant will go to 101 wins after tonight's game. Of course, Coach Grant last week got his 100th career win as a head coach, and we had a good time out here celebrating that. But he'll go to 101 wins to only 27 losses. As Bentonville is going to be flagged for holding there.
And Desi Hendrick got that carry, number 34. Sophomore.
I think if you put on the Tiger uniform, you've probably played tonight.
I feel like there's a pretty good chance. Handoff there to
Desi Hendrick.
No, that was number 42 that time. They're rotating halfbacks every time.
Yeah, that's Steven Schaefer. Well,
no, maybe it wasn't 40 because Steven Schaefer we now know is number 8. So I'm not sure. That wasn't Desi Hendrick though.
Okay.
But Steven Schaefer back in there now, number 8.
Cano gives to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to get to the edge. He's not going to make it. He'll be upended around the 22-yard line as the clock continues to wind down in this one. Folks, just a programming note, we will be back on the air next week at 6:45 from Harmon Field in Fayetteville.
Third and 13. Handoff goes to number, that was 8, Steven Schaefer. And that should be the last play of the game. Bentonville is not going to have to snap the ball again. 29 seconds left, 33 seconds on the play clock. And both teams are walking to the sideline, and that is going to be it. Bentonville is going to go to 6-0 on the year, 3-0 in the conference with a 42-0 shutout of the Heritage War Eagles. Bentonville will move to 6-0, like I said, 3-0 in conference, and will go down to Fayetteville to play next week against the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Fayetteville winning down at Northside tonight. If Fayetteville wins that game, that'll be 1-2 in conference for the Bulldogs. And Bentonville and will be heading down to Harmon Field next week. Well, we will wrap it up here. Bentonville wins tonight's game against Heritage 42-0. We will see you next week at Harmon Stadium as the Bentonville Tigers travel down to take on the Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Okay, hey, this is John McElroy. As you can see, the players are going over to sing to the students. 6-0 in the season. Have a big win tonight on homecoming night here in Bentonville. Well, for my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy saying so long from Tiger Stadium. It's been fun as the Tigers win tonight 42-0. We'll see you next week. Have a great